Look no further than the price tag of this bill, $83 billion. They know that it can't be paid for. They know that the capacity is not there. And you know what will be there? Private prison companies are going to get flooded with money, who give this money, no doubt. I want folks at home to look. Look at what members of Congress are invested in private prison companies who receive this kind of money, and look at the votes on this bill. It is atrocious that people are lining their pockets with private prison profits in the name of a horrific tragedy and the victim of a crime. It is shameful. It is absolutely shameful.
Private prisons should not exist. It's one of the most disgusting things since slavery. This is the perfect example why members of Congress should not be allowed to own a single stock. Looks like the torta pounded him. Bro wasn't forklift certified. This is torta on torta crime. Sweetheart, you know you can get on that bus with your mother too. Families can get deported together. Yeah, it's terrible, but that's just the way it is. Don't break the laws, because when Americans break the law, they are separated from their families as well. There's no difference.
ICE raids are becoming real for New York City this week, with the first major operation happening in the Bronx early this morning.
I don't really have too much sympathy.
Video shows immigration enforcement officers escorting a man out of a building in handcuffs. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem wrote on X he was a criminal alien with kidnapping, assault, and burglary charges.
Get the dirtbags off these streets.
Understand what it's like to not be wanted.
We already have people born and raised in this country. We already have a crime issue as it is. And then we have immigrants coming here, and then not all of them, obviously, but there are certain elements, certain groups of people that are causing issues.
Before coming to the East Coast, ICE reported arresting 4,000 people from Afghanistan, Angola, Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, Nicaragua, Senegal, and Venezuela.
If they gotta go, then they gotta go.
I don't think the removal of other poor people is gonna make me feel safe. The Bible tells us that it's the rich that are oppressing us.
It's one of the steps to making it safe.
Oppressed? Bro was wanted for kidnapping. You see, compared to other countries, they don't accept illegal immigrants and house them in 4-star hotels. It's completely ridiculous. Now use that money for our war veterans and help those American citizens who suffer from mental illness.
Don't touch my phone! They go! Don't touch me!
Someone just run her over.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, what?
No, hey.
No,
Hey.
instead of run her over.
Hey.
Run me over.
Advocating for.
I look like what?
Like a real big hoe.
Like a real big hoe? You feel like a big man talking like that? You feel like a big man, fatty? Go back home! Go back home! How about the rape trees? Let's talk about the rape trees on the way from Mexico to America. Let's talk about the children who are raped repeatedly by coyotes and cartels and criminals. You're quiet now. Oh, you walk away? Oh, you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about the women and the children that are being killed. If you are here illegally, enjoy your stay. You're getting deported soon. This is not stolen land. It was conquered. Sorry your people were too weak.
It's all the hatred in their heart.
It's a public place. If you do that, that's assault.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. You got me fucked up, ho.
Look, it's just these nice people here for a better life. Families do belong together. You can all be deported together.
No human is illegal.
Actually, borders are a thing, and if you're here illegally, then you're illegal.
You should walk into traffic.
I should walk into traffic. Okay. Stop touching me.
Separating individuals.
Ma'am, your arm is very fat and you're running it into me on purpose. Please stop touching me. If you love Mexico so much, please go back. Are you here illegally?
You're a trippin'.
You are?
Yeah.
I can't wait until ICE deports you.
Come on.
I'm allowed to walk on the sidewalk, thank you. Take you on a trip, you'll appreciate the steps. Go home! You're probably hungry. Please go back. You're probably hungry, girl. I don't want that. You need less. You need less.
I love Mexico. Have you ever been to Cancun?
That's a shithole. The cartels run the country.
We gotta be the slaves now. You can't even pick berries. You can't even do what we do.
You gotta be slaves. Ma'am, you're free to go home, literally right now. I know you don't love law and order, but we're gonna have it here in America again. Enjoy your stay. It will be very brief from here on out. Your flag is upside down, ma'am.
If these other countries are so great, why is everyone here? Now, this guy right here is a certified douchebag. He needs to be reported to the police, who won't do anything, but this still needs to be documented. If they're illegals, they're criminals, and should be deported. Now, DJ, play that track one more time.
Do you know where Mexico is? No, this ain't Mexico. It used to be Mexico, motherfucker, and now it's Phoenix, goddammit. USA, 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 USA. Yeah, fuck you back, nigga. I bet you don't leave here and go to Mexico, motherfucker. Go get you some chicken speech. Motherfuckers think they can live in this country and then still be allegiance to another fucking country. If you love another country more than you love America, motherfucker, then get to step into that bitch. So if you love Mexico, bitch, get the fuck over there.
I agree with Cat Williams. If you don't like it here, just leave. Mr. President?
But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
Thank you.
Welcome to Zuzu. Enjoy.
Another restaurant that's short-staffed.
You voted for Donald Trump, then that means that you voted for people to be deported, and you voted for children to be taken away from their families, and you're racist, and you're a monster, and you have no empathy, and yada yada blah blah blah. Let me tell you something. The alternative was voting for a woman who was in charge of the border for the last 4 years, and over 300,000 children have gone missing under her watch, many of whom have now been sex trafficked or labor trafficked or are still missing. Tell me again how I didn't vote for the best interests of children? The alternative was voting for an administration who for the last 4 years let millions of illegal unvetted people to come into the country where my children live and play Russian roulette with American safety. The alternative was voting for a woman who could not do one interview and give a clear and direct explanation of what she had planned for the border. What you're seeing is that she failed at her job for the last 4 years of keeping that border secure. And before you're like, oh, well, it's not everybody. There are people that come to have a better life. and there are good people. Nobody's saying that there's not. And nobody's saying that they can't be here. Do it the right way. There's 100 people that come. 1 is bad. The rest are good. Guess what? I don't want that risk. My kids live here. There is a reason that these laws are in place. It's to protect American citizens. I don't know why you guys cannot see that. I don't know what's not clicking. What's not clicking. And then you hear, well, Americans commit more crimes in America than other people. And what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? I don't want a criminal in office. I would never vote for a criminal. So the alternative was letting in millions of criminals. That's the better alternative. You guys are like, sometimes I wonder. The difference between someone who voted for Donald Trump and someone who voted for Kamala Harris, if you ask someone why they voted for Donald Trump, they can give you reasons, logic, statistics, facts. You ask someone why they voted for Kamala Harris, they're going to give you reasons why you shouldn't vote for Donald Trump. See the difference? If you watch Donald Trump's campaign, it's about policies that he planned to implement for America. If you watch Kamala's campaign, it's about why you shouldn't vote for Donald Trump. Do you see the difference? The right was focused on the right. The left is also focused on the right. There's a problem there. Whenever the left talks about politics, they're always talking about why Orange man bad, and they are never talking about why Kamala is the better choice, because you can't. Because if you focus on policies and numbers and facts, you focus on the effects that it had on Americans, and you love America, then you'd be forced to acknowledge maybe it isn't the better choice. And that is why more people than ever have left the Democratic Party. So the next time you say that somebody who voted for Donald Trump, who voted in favor of deportations, is a racist, I want you to tell me what the alternative was, the effects of the alternative, and why that alternative was a better choice. Thank you.
They are voting with emotions, not facts. It's crazy how people can't see this. And then they'll listen to this and still won't change their mind. So you're telling me they fled their country, come to America illegally, and fly their flags on their cars? I don't get it. Somebody please make that make sense.
Are they done? This is America.
Bro, be quiet, man.
This is America. we're in America.
Bro, be quiet, Andrew.
Okay, guys, but this is America.
The Latinos that voted for Trump because of the economy. I'm sorry, I tried. How's it going?
I'm sure the Latino citizens are happy that things are improving. Latinos that voted for Trump are in the USA legally, or they wouldn't be able to vote. Why would they regret it?
Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations to all the Latinos in Atlanta, Georgia, who were protesting. Congratulations. Because of your behavior, you guys managed to get the whole world to look at us like, congratulations, you did it. You did it. I think Donald Trump is right now, he's in his office as we speak. He is about to sign the paperwork to allow us all to stay here. No more deportation. Because the way you guys were out there in the streets, stopping traffic, smoking, blasting music, being disruptive. I heard some of you guys were destroying, vandalizing cars. That right there, my friend, that is a good way to get Donald Trump's attention. Congratulations. I think he's going to change his mind. And thanks to you guys, we are not going to get deported. Our people are going to be allowed to stay here because that is what this country needs. We need people like you guys who are terrorizing the streets. Sounds to me like Brown Lives Matter, maybe, because you guys look just like what happened in Colorado with the Black Lives Matter movement when people started vandalizing people's, businesses and looting and just having you guys are like some rock stars at this point. You guys need a record deal. The way you guys are acting is so embarrassing. And I don't care. I don't care what you guys say. Look, if this was happening when the kids were in cages, if you guys were as deep as you were in Atlanta, and you guys were out there in the streets saying, let them kids out them cages, free the children, now I can respect that. I'm down I'm down for anything that has to do with saving some innocent children. I wouldn't mind. Maybe not the vandalizing part, of course, but you know, I wouldn't mind protesting, and I'm down for that. You can call me, I'll be there. But the kids in cages did not get this type of energy. I don't know why. I'm always gonna wonder that. I'm always gonna think like, why didn't the kids being locked in cages, like hundreds and thousands of them, and a lot of them were SA, reported SA abuse, and nothing happened, like crickets. And it was crazy is those kids were innocent. Now I can see, like, you know, I can see going down the street protesting like something like that. Like, I can respect that, you know? But really? This is what we're doing now? I mean, is Dallas in competition with Atlanta? Because disrespecting the flag was one thing, but vandalizing? Way to go, guys. Now they're gonna look at all of us like we're all the same. Way to go. Way to go, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations. You're just making your parents look bad.
As a matter of fact, we love them so much that we're sending them back to their beloved homeland. I agree with her 100%. Being disrespectful is not the way.
Let me read a headline to you. Chicago leaders encourage residents to exercise their rights in resisting Trump's deportation policies. The governor of New Jersey, Phil Murphy, basically admitted that he knew somebody that didn't have full documentation, that he was hiding over his garage.
But there's someone in our broader universe whose immigration status is not yet at the point that they are trying to get it to. And we said, you know what, let's have her live at our house above our garage. And good luck to the feds coming in to try to get her.
Your comment on all of that?
I think the governor's pretty foolish saying what he said, because I got note of it. Won't let it go. We'll look into it. And if he's knowingly harboring, concealing an illegal alien, that's a violation of Title 8 United States Code 1324. I would seek prosecution, or the secretary would seek prosecution. So maybe he's bluffing. If he's not, we'll deal with that. And as far as suing sanctuary cities, well, get in line, because the Trump administration is going to do that already. Sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals. There's one example, right? If the young sanctuary cities in New York City, if they would have gave us over the killer of Laken Riley when he got arrested in New York City for endangering a child, he would have been in jail, and he would have never killed Laken Riley. Sanctuary cities are responsible for deaths of thousands of young children throughout my career, and we're going to sue them. We're going to hold them. And look, if he's got to go to the Supreme Court, that's what President Trump wanted to do. He will end sanctuary cities.
You know, there was a 2011 Government Accountability Office study found 3 million criminal.
It's great to see some accountability finally. Our borders need to be secure and the rule of law upheld. Lawlessness at the border is a national security issue. Hopefully Tom Homan follows through on this. Time for governors like Murphy to stop pulling politics above people's safety.
How do I go about suing Trump for emotional damage, emotional turmoil? He is violating my pursuit of happiness. He's disturbing my peace.
Why do they always cry in their cars? You gotta love them liberal tears, because it means we're doing something right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
I told you, Mark, I'm gonna have fun. If you die, that's your problem. I told you you're a grown-ass man. Go to the doctor already.
Mom, why are you wearing a blue coat to a funeral?
Because the person who died was high fashion and she loved this kind of stuff.
Are you trying to get noticed?
I try to get noticed everywhere I go, Emma. I'm gonna be very nude, remember? I want an open casket and I'm nude, because I want everyone to see this body.
This is what you tell us to do at dinner every night.
Take the D, damn it!
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because you gotta take that D. And did you take yours today yet, Emma? Pina colada.
Do you think this has alcohol in it?
Oh my God. Pina colada. Does this have alcohol in it, Sam? I can't get this. Play volleyball with Mark these days isn't what it used to be. He used to hit the ball back.
Look at this shot glass.
Do not get that. You live with someone now.
I'll open my cabinet and it'll remind me of Jordan.
I'm glad you said Jordan and not me. Okay, what?
Ew. Why would I say you?
Because these are the first ones you ever knew.
Oh.